Hello, hello, hello. I am here ready to give a reading for Scorpio, the sign of Scorpio. Now, that is my sign, so I'm interested and curious as to what the cards will reveal for us going into this new year. I mean, we're halfway through the month. We are well on our way into 2020. It's still very fresh, it's still opening up. And so if your sun sign is Scorpio, if you have just Scorpio in your placements, let's just see what the rest of the month has to bring for us and what energy we're going into this year with. All right. So shout out to all my Scorpios. I hope that you're evolving, that you're growing, that you're entering new lifetimes, new beings, new skins, all that jazz. Scorpios are the mysterious ones. The brooding ones, the ones who show you like 10%, they're definitely the iceberg. That whole iceberg picture, I don't know if you've seen it. You know how it's like 10% is above the water and the rest is all below. Yeah, that's Scorpio. Well, let's see. Four of Cups, Scorpio. Look at her. Are you bored, Scorpio? I know you can be. Maybe you're waiting for... You're just unsatisfied with what you have. Right? Things are going well, but they're not necessarily exciting or as passionate. I mean, I've been waiting and also trying to make things happen. There's balance, of course, you know how it goes. But also, don't be blind to what's being offered to you. Don't be so full of yourself and so bored with your current situation that you can't recognize beautiful opportunities when they present themselves. You have to be open and aware and discerning and... Dang. And you... and open to this opportunity that is coming, right? You've perhaps been cultivating, I know it, your bubble. You've been cultivating your inner peace. You've been protecting yourself. You've been envisioning yourself in that white light. You've been turning inward. You've been ignoring all these people trying to poke and prod at you. But if you notice, that meditation will help though. That solar light, that source from within, that pumps blood into the heart, that inspires the mind. Right? Continue meditating, continue practicing, because look at her. She's intuitively turning towards that cup, towards that last cup that's going to bring this girl, right? It's going to bring more color, more excitement, more vibrancy to her life. And so cultivate that within, you know, follow that intuition. Woo. Okay, Scorpio, I'm telling you, when we say we're intense, we are. Okay. Judgment here. Look at her. Look at that. Look at that, darling. Look at that, darling. That just feels so good, right? Do you see her? Do you see her having this, like answered? Like awakening? Like this light side, like dancing forth? Like this vision, her dream? Like she can just taste it and touch it and just like she's experiencing it all in one moment, and it's arising from within her, but it's also from a gift from above. Right? Because she was bored before. She was maybe like stuck. Like there was something that she just couldn't get right. Like she had it secured. You have like, you know, you're safe, you're comfortable, you're not going through like necessarily a tragedy or anything like that. Any of our tower moments as we can have as Scorpios, but it just wasn't, you know, just wasn't yet. So you turn within, you do as you do, you go to your bubble, you take your time, and your intuition will guide you towards that cup, will guide you towards that vision, will guide you towards that next move. Towards receiving it. It's like, that's why I love this deck. Okay, if you can see, especially too, there's definitely a story. I don't know if you can see the white, like little lights, the little markings. They literally connect from one card. They flow from one card into the next. I put them down and was like, whoa, okay? That energy is going to be spiraling around. You're going to turn within. You have to turn within your core and like get straight to the source, Scorpio, to have this awakening, this rebirth. That's going to be so gratifying, so beautiful. It's going to wake you up. And there might be like it just swirls around you. It goes down, right? You got to come down. You have to experience the lows, the emotional lows. Every day is not necessarily the most sunny or the most glorious, but you doing the work daily and diligently, it pays off with a vision. It pays off with like this rebirth again of yourself, with this holy vision that you are motivated, inspired, and something drives you now. The part of you has been reawoken. That's what judgment is, like a wake-up call. It's an answer, it's an angel, it's a gift. And she's been, you put in the work, the spiritual work, this protection. You don't let them get to you. Okay, Scorpio. That's what I'm talking about. You'll have it within. It'll spring forth from within. You see her? It's like shining through. It's like breaking forth within. And then boom, the vision of the self. The next step, the next goal, the next dream springs forth. It emerges forth. It's vision. You ready? Then it's manifestation, baby. Then it's brought forth into physical 3D realm, into flesh and blood. What was spirit? What was vision? What was intuitively felt and discerned? Like I've been feeling a lot of that energy lately where I just feel it energetically. And it's like, what's trying to kind of keep my head on a swivel, trying to be discerning, trying to be in tune and in touch with the intuition and following the impulse and following spirit so that I can get here. This is a victorious moment. This is her like doing that dance, doing that recital, doing that performance, that play working off, and in front of the audience, everyone will see you rise. Everyone will see you rise. Everyone will celebrate. You'll feel it. You already feel it. You already know it to be true there, right? And that's because she's upset, her, because she knows she can be doing more. She knows it. And it's this gift, this opportunity, this venture, this thing that may not be as obvious to you presents so much opportunity for you to grow and to gain what you are seeking. Okay, Page of Wands. Okay, and Five of Wands. Now there may be some competition to the top. That's the thing, right? As it goes, they may be trying to climb up after you, trying to copy your style, but again, no one can do it as you, Scorpio. Okay, you're too intense. But you will lead the way. You will lead the way, right? Your spirit is unique. Okay, your energy, you'll be coming into this renewed energy, this renewed vision, this renewed creativity. You'll be studying something new, some new venture, something you haven't tried out before, but that you've always wanted to, but you haven't given yourself permission or been too focused on whatever it is, taking care of your home base, fixing old traumas, any of the intense work that you like to do, but you haven't really gone after your dreams or things that will make you happy just for the sake of your happiness. But you're able to now. You're having an opportunity presented to you now. Now you have time. Now you have maybe resources. Now you have a mentor. Somewhere, somehow, something's going to be offered to you that will allow you to have a new vision, a new dream birthed, a new part of you. Maybe you've always wanted to be a dancer or a singer or an actor or a writer or just some kind of artist. I feel it like springing forth that you never gave yourself permission to, but you'll connect to it so deeply, it'll arise from deep within. And you'll have to be a student. You'll definitely have to be a student again. You have to take on the journey, but you'll be so excited and more than happy to. And yes, there'll be competition along the way, right? That's what it is, but you're gonna rise victorious. You're going to be stepping out to the crowd. And they're all going to be reaching up. You see them like reaching up here? Right? They're like reaching up. And you can't, I don't know if you can see, but in the background here, you see like silhouettes of the hands like reaching up, like, oh, like, can I get an autograph? Like, yes, right? Giving the energy. And so it's going to shift. They're going to try and get there because they see you. They maybe catch on to your vision. They feel your energy and they want to follow suit. But eventually you're just going to be like rising so fast because it was meant for you. It was. Let's go this deck. Did we not just get Judgment? That's twice in a row, baby. That's that major arcana spirit coming through. Do you see this peaceful, graceful messenger coming to deliver light? To share light? Oh my goodness, that 2020. Daughter of Swords. Oh my goodness. Mother of Swords. Okay. You've been becoming more rational. You have been having to rely on your intuition to see in the dark, to see like when it's not fully formed, to see what is not fully formed, right? You've been in the dark. You've been waiting for this judgment day, for this awakening. You're seeing the signs, you're hearing the spirits in the dark, right? You're there. And boom, the Mother of Swords. This is like growth and evolution. This is discernment fully coming. This is like, this is it. Like, this is the moment. Like, you've been waiting to get to here, to this point. Like, bam, you're on it. You are on it. You are on the opportunity. You're on the cusp of it. Like waiting, moving forward in the dark, and then boom, you found the spot. You found it. You hear it. You have the epiphany. You have the guidance. You have the opportunity. Something. You follow your intuition, and it just leads you to where you need to be at the right time. It's intense. All right. 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 4 of Cups. Do you remember? Did we not just have 4 Cups, darling? And 9 of Cups. So you tried something. You tried a venture. You tried a certain skin, if you will. You tried a certain vocation. You tried a certain person. You tried being a certain way, and it was disappointing. It just didn't work out. It just didn't work out. You know what I mean? It was not you. It didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. It felt like you're going backwards. It felt like, you see how they're both almost looking in the center within? Right? Disappointment at maybe how you were acting, and then boom, like a loss of spirit. Totally a loss of spirit. And that's okay. That's natural. That's cycle. I'm sure you're probably used to that by now, Scorpio. You know, this kind of death and rebirth and disappointment. But hopefully we're learning the karmic lessons to not have to repeat that same exact cycle, and that you can return to the light within. You can return to that core. You can return to that light within, to the core solar plexus of your internal sun. That's what we felt was lost, right? You felt like you lost sight of that. You felt like you lost connection to that you had once before. But 9 of Cups, that's a wish come true. Baby, that's a wish come true. You see? One cycle is completed from there to there, right? From the solar eclipse to like the lunar eclipse, it's been revealed. That's the wish. That's everything in order. That's the portal opening up. That's your emotions guiding you. Your emotions leading you. You've honored your emotions. You've honored the pain. You've honored the disappointment. You've been stuck in it almost even. You know what I mean? But boom, you're about to hit X marks the spot. Look at Mother of Swords right on top of the 9. It's like right here. It's like pointing the way, darling. You're sitting on it. Your intuition is sitting on it. You're literally sitting on it. You just need to open your eyes to it. And it will be revealed, and the wish will come true. That wish will come true. Whether it's love, but it's just probably a more passionate life of you fulfilling and living and being within your truest nature. Something that will feel completely honorable and true within your soul, but that will be recognized. You want to be recognized for the truth of who you are, and you will be. And you will be. Can't make it up. 2 cards again. I mean, same different decks, right? 6 of Cups here. I love it. This image. That's nostalgia, but that's also like a return to memory. The whale is rising. The whale is a great record keeper who travels great distances, great memories. They're like the Earth's record keepers. They're great spirit animals, and they're wise and they're old, and they contain so much wisdom and honor in them. And then these youthful spirits, these youth make a ritual of this. They go around and they gather and they honor when it surfaces. They honor when the memory surfaces, the memory of yourself from maybe it's past life. Maybe it's like this long desire, this repressed desire that you forgot about. Maybe you completely forgot about this side of you wanting this desire, right? And it's going to be the most truest thing ever, because it's going to be like from the core without all the layer and the layer. And you have to like get layer, you had to pull layer away. And you've gotten to the core, and it's arising from within. And from a new childlike perspective, you'll be able to begin again. You'll be able to honor this, though. That's what wisdom is, right? Is having the youthful spirit, the childlike curiosity, the childlike learning and humbleness, but also not the naivete, not the foolhardiness, not the rashness. You have the wisdom of your years, the wisdom of your experiences that like that temper you. You know what I mean? That teach you what it is to honor something, what it is to honor a true deep nature within. The 5 of Wands. The King of Cups. It was all cyclical, you know? These ventures, you know, I do feel a lot of that pain still, a lot of that disappointment within yourself, that like that self-deprecation, that self-violence from feeling like you wasted time, feeling like you were a disappointment, you know, wanting to inflict pain upon yourself, or feeling certain efforts, certain creative ventures, certain relationships, certain ideas that didn't pan out, and you felt like they did you harm. And I get it, it's intense. There's kind of no way around it. But the snake is infinity, right? It's rebirth. And through pain, as we know, oh, the King of Cups comes. Here comes enlightenment. Here comes meditation. Here comes regalness and peace, compassion. Here he is lighting the way for others. Here he is manifesting, totally in touch with the emotions of all, totally in service, totally desiring to be of service. Totally, again, prophetic, totally prophetic. You're unlocking your intuition, you're unlocking, and you're tuning in. That's the thing. Remember, that's like another card we see where they're going within. They're checking in with themselves, with their core, what's in front of them, with their cup, with what fills their cup in order to make it happen, to make it manifest. The page, darling, the page of wands. There may be a messenger, okay? There's a messenger. There's a message. There's epiphany. There's being among the wolves, not the wolves, being among like foxes, wolves, kind of like these animals, you know what I mean? Kind of being among them, being guarded, but being comfortable, understanding, not threatened. They're not threatening them, right? You understand the tough world that you live in. You're guarded, you're protected. You're bringing an offering even. You've even found time to bring an offering. You even found time to bring flowers to those you love. Bring flowers to the deceased parts of you. And in just doing so and doing your dailiness and doing your daily ritual, your offerings, your meditation, again, your practices to cultivate your intuition, that King of Cups energy who is like psychic, totally in tune and at one, humble, soft, gentle spirit. Could have it all, but chooses to just be of service, you know? Humble. But in doing so, you're going to have this great awareness come to you, this epiphany come. It's going to strike you. It's going to captivate you. It's going to have you looking up towards the sky. We see her again looking up towards the sky, looking up towards the heavens. But it's like coming from deep within. And it's all of a sudden it's going to click into place. You see? Eyes closed and eyes open. Eyes closed, meditative, going within, then eyes open. Then it manifests. Then it's heard. Then the message is heard. The message is delivered. And once it's heard, put in the work. Put in the work and it will manifest. And that's the thing, you can put in the work, you know what I mean? She was so bored because she was like bored with her work. She was unfulfilled. She was sitting there and she was like, I wish I had something better to do. And then here something is. And she was like, I wish I had something better to do. And it's like, girl, over here. And then boom, once you check in, once you're able to see and pick up on that opportunity presented to you, hear the messages coming through, you put in the work. You put it in and it will come. 8 of coins. Sitting there dutifully making their coins. You're going to be inspired and motivated to work because this is something that's within your nature. This work will be within your nature. This won't be work. This will be a calling. This will be the dream come true, the dream job, the dream way of being. You'll be able to figure out and put it into place of how you can make it work for you. And that's so beautiful. Did we not see in the different deck the owl? Right? And here, I mean, this is kind of owl. Okay, I don't know if this is an owl exactly. Again, these birds, I'm not I don't even know what it's called, but you know, the person who sees all the birds is kind of like this is kind of giving me owl energy, but also perhaps just a different one, different bird. But I feel like it's an owl. But it's not owls. Now I'm like, what? All the Pentacles, there it goes. Yeah, this is an owl. Come on now, that looks like the owl. The owl's putting in work. The owl sees the vision. Okay, well, I'm done myself. The owl sees the vision. The owl is on top of the point. The owl's been following their intuition through the dark, trying to move forward. And then they find themselves right where they need to be, right at the right time. And then they know exactly what to do. They know exactly the work that is for them to do. And they're more than happy to do so. Let's do one more. Ooh. Okay. I mean, come on. Very first card is the writer. That's news. That's a visitor. It's a young visitor. Young news. Again, this message is coming to you. The message is coming to you. Whether it's through a person, through a young person, or from within, right? For the universe is trying to tell you something. The universe is trying to give you a message, darling. And so you just need to be able to receive it. Okay, don't be discerning. Yes, like be protective. Like do all you need to do to keep your energy clean and your space clear. But be open to the message. Because it's gonna show you the way. It's coming for you. Might be from a place you don't even expect it, okay? Again, just keep doing you. Keep checking in with yourself. Keep your intuition high. And the message is coming. It's intense. I mean, Scorpio, you know, as I know, as something I'm trying to follow as well. I'm trying to tune into my intuition. It just is a lot. You know what I mean? It's a lot. It's a lot. That's the thing. It's a lot. It is, it's a lot to be putting in the work, as we saw, right? It's a lot to pray for a vision, to pray for a way forward, to feel bored by life, to feel like there are no other options, to feel like you've tried every option and it's taken you, it's killed you, right? That was a Five of Wands energy, right? As we saw before. To go it in the dark, to use all your discernment to go it in the dark, alone, even, to work alone. It's a lot. And to feel like you want what you want. The Nine of Cups, though, as we saw, the Nine of Cups is that wish coming true. We've seen her standing victorious. We've seen judgment coming, the vision coming. And then when you're doing the work, you know, you want love, I want love, darling. Where you at? Hopefully you're watching, okay? Let's hope. Let's hope you present. Let's hope you ride up, okay? My door is ready to be knocked upon. But it's just more of like when you match a vibration, when you find it and you heed the calls from spirit within, and you make your offerings, and you don't let others get to you, and you learn and you use your experiences to give you full access to your emotions rather than closing off your emotions, and you just put in your work, you get the vision that is for you, right? That you will need to make your own wishes come true. Then the universe presents the bouquet. And again, this could be love. I mean, I want it to be love, but and it's a clear sign of love, obviously. Like I want my person to be bringing me a dozen roses, a bouquet of roses, okay? But it's also the love from others who will see you thrive, who will see you inspire them in like this new venture and be in this new path that you've chosen, that you've been inspired to choose. And again, we'll bring you like roses after a show. You know what I mean? Like they brought you like your flowers type of thing. Your flowers. And it's been a challenge. Okay? This is like, there's been obstacles. There's been delay. This writer got caught up. He got caught up here. This message you had to go through and travel, and they were like, oh, I'm trying to follow, but they're really going through it right now. Scorpio is really going through some mess, and I'm trying to deliver this message, but there's been all these delays, all these holdups, all these obstacles, all these losses, all these harbor. That maybe it's not the right time because they look like they need a little time to themselves, type of thing. But again, you go within, you clear all that away, you find the clarity within. The answer will come. Follow the intuition, it will come. And they're ready to bring you roses. The universe is ready to bring you roses, baby. You just gotta keep, there's more work to be had. It'll be inspired work. It'll be passionate work. It won't even be work, as I said. You'll be desiring to do this work daily. You'll be like, God, I want to do more. And then the universe is like, we want to give you more. We want to give you your roses. Here's this cup. From that first cup to the Nine of Cups, wish come true, to this bouquet, darling. It's there for you. You've earned it. You've been through the trials, okay? Love is on its way in all forms. That's the message, okay? You've had your heart broken. You've healed your heart. You know your heart. You know your heart. You know your being. You know love is there. You know love is present. You know love is a vision to be had, manifest. So be ready to receive. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hearing this message. If you stuck around this long, I hope you did. Please subscribe. Please like, leave a comment, follow me on Instagram at cclight_. And if you'd like a personal reading, feel free to look in the description box below. I'm so excited to continue booking. I have all this week booked up, and we'll be continuing on. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.